Alright, welcome to another C4 Corvette video. So, I've been doing work on my convertible 73 Corvette, and I'm having issues getting the spark plug wires not to burn up on the headers. So what do I have to do? I have to go to the auto parts store in the beater. So the C4 beater helps again, or comes to the rescue again. So, last time you saw it, it was shifting really crappy. We unplugged the overdrive, and since then it's been pretty good. I haven't driven this car in about a week. There you go. So there's actually quite a few updates to get updated on. The glass target top that you saw that was broken, I have since sold it as a core and bought this fiberglass one. Yep, there she is. So we'll see how she goes when it comes to starting. Alright guys, sorry for the awkward camera angle. You're kind of at a side, but the windshield on this car is almost flat, so it's hard to get it in. So like I said, I haven't driven this car in more than a week, probably a week and a half. Haven't started it and haven't even looked at it. So we're going to see how well it runs and how well it starts up. So. One thing I do have planned for this car is a new set of fuel injectors. They're called Bosch 3 fuel injectors. They're actually a better fuel injector than the stock ones. That's what it's running right now is stock. So. One thing about this car that is interesting to note is the throttle is very, very, very picky. Like, you press on the throttle and it likes to get stuck. Does that make sense? Like, you press on it and it won't go, it won't push, finally it goes click and it pushes, and it makes getting into first gear a little bit interesting. So luckily I still have this car, so what I have to do is I have to just give it a little extra gas whenever I go into first gear. So with the overdrive off, it actually, shifts fairly decent, without it trying to change gear on you. As for the interior, I haven't really done anything on the interior, other than I put the dash back together. I'll show you a little clip of that here in a minute. I've been trying to get the air conditioning to work, and I have a random leak that I can't figure out where the Freon's coming from. So I wasted about 2 cans of Freon trying to get that to work. And I don't want to put 2 more in order to get the AC to actually work. So we'll see. I got other stuff I've been doing. I got school starting and stuff. So, well, yeah. Other than that, you could really probably drive this car every day if you wanted to. I plan on doing that sometime soon. This roof makes lots of noise. I need to tighten that down today. I'll probably do that today. But right now, like I said, I'm going to the auto parts store to get plug wire looms for my 73. I'm just tired of burning up wires. And you can always tell it's running bad because it starts backfiring out of the exhaust when you press on the ignition, when you press on the gas. What I think is happening is all the fuel air mixture that's in the cylinder isn't getting burnt up, and it's igniting in the header, which, yes, that's a bad thing to happen. And it goes pop, 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 pop every time. And then what I do is I open the hood and I can see the spark arcing from the spark plug wire to the header. And it's like, yeah, that's not good. One thing on this car that I've noticed, and maybe you guys can help me out about that, is that it has a little bit of clutch chatter, especially in first gear. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that can be adjusted. Like I said, the motor has less than 100 miles on it, and the clutch was replaced at the same time as the motor. So I'm just wondering what I can do about that, because it's kind of annoying. And you're sitting there driving, you're like, blah, 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 blah. No matter when you release the clutch, early, late, or the right time. So, all right, guys. Well, this is just a little update on the C4. You actually get to see it driving. You get to see it going. On the way home, I'll get some more, video of the car going straight, so you guys can see it. But I do still have it. It is still getting worked on. It's just right now it's at a point where I can drive it every day, and I don't have to worry about the stuff I need to fix. We'll just say, is minor things. Like, I mean, it's about to be fall, so there's I don't see a real need to, break out big money for air conditioning yet. The heater does work, so things like that. So we'll see. Alright, here on the inside, a couple new additions. First, the headlight switch knob. Also the panel and the dash trim for that. Also, I put in the correct odometer. So, if you look at the odometer, it's 121,308. The motor was put in at 121,000 miles, so it has 308 miles on it now. That was fun. Also, I have the panel for this area, this radio. The one thing I do need to do is find a center console like this that's not broken. So this is supposed to screw into here, but it is broken. So that's what it looks like that. Other than that, I mean, it just needs a few other little odds and ends. The carpet definitely needs replaced. I ended up replacing the carpet on the doors because it was easy. You can see the difference between the new gray and what's left of the old gray. So this other side does look the same. So new and then nasty old. So yeah, little by little. I've been focusing a lot on my 73 convertible lately. So this has kind of been sitting. But I drove it around today and it drove great, just like I wanted it to. So yep, there it is.